Alright, YouTube land, what's going on? I just wanted to go ahead and come give a quick perspective to everybody. I went and read. I've been really into Sister Soldier books lately, and finally read The Coldest Winter Ever. And after that, I ran into this book here, A Deeper Love Inside. It's reversed, but y'all, you get the picture if you're familiar with the book. So it's the follow-up to the Porsche Santiaga story, who is Winter's little sister. And long story short, I went on YouTube looking for, just reviews like you do. You see something, want to see how somebody else felt about it, right? So what I noticed, a lot of people, women and men, they didn't like the book. They didn't like the book. And the main reason for it was they felt like they wanted Porsche to be older. They wanted her to go through a little more. Really, there was no real clear explanation, but majority of what I was seeing was that they wanted to see another winner. And I think that what Sister Soldier was doing, which is important to realize, she was drawing a comparison at the end of the book. She talked about juxtaposing, which is, telling two simultaneous stories of two people that go through the same situation. So you see Winter, how she came up. She really went through life not having to work for anything. So when shit hit the fan, she didn't know the game like she thought she did. She thought she knew everything, but she really ain't know shit. She got fucked, literally. And you see with Porsche, who was the youngster and really took the brunt of the situation. She got put in a foster home after foster home, was touched on and fucked with as an adolescent. Then she got put in prison to the point she had to create an alternate personality. The bitch went crazy. But you also see that she learned the game, she learned the game for real. She actually got to see everything that Winter didn't get to see and understand, which molded her as a person. She had to work for her money. She had to learn how to save. She didn't depend on anybody. That was the difference. Winter wanted somebody to provide for her, whereas Porsche had to get it on her own. And I think that's the biggest difference that, in those two characters and why their situation turned out so differently. You have to really give Sister Soldier a lot of respect and love to the sister, because she's giving you the real. And that's exactly how it is. You have a lot of winners out here. A whole lot of winners. Not winners, winters. The character. You got a whole lot of women and men out here that think that they're supposed to be handed something. That is supposed to come to them just naturally. They don't understand, because it starts at a young age, that you have to get out here and get it. I don't give a fuck where you from, where you go, who your parents are. You got to get it, or else you're not going to be able to survive in this world, and what you want isn't going to come to you because you don't deserve it. You get what you deserve. And she was really pointing that out. And I admit, that whole, the ranch, the reserve, because niggas can't relate to that. Like, I can't relate to going to a Native American ranch. So she was reaching there to try to, broaden horizons in an imaginary sense. But I couldn't go there. I found myself like speed reading the pages, because I just couldn't. The whole diary part, and when she was out there with the guy with the drums, it just I sped read through all that shit, because I just couldn't relate. So I understand that part. But once she got back to Brooklyn and shit started going down, and you see how she had to get it, and she explained how she saw the crackheads in the crack house and how her mom ran past her, man. That shit was deep. Sister Soldier's the truth, man. How she creates a image and a portrait of the reality of the characters. So I just wanted to say that it's an older book. I don't even know, when was this published. I don't know. I don't feel like opening it to really see right now. But I guess I'm doing it anyway, right? It was 2012. So yeah, it's 2012. Copyrighted 2012. So about 4 years old now. I'm about to go to the store and pick up the second Midnight book. So I've read the first Midnight, which was my introduction to the series. Went back, read The Coldest Winter Ever. Now I read this, so now I got to finish up with the last two Midnight books. I'm looking forward to it. I tell you how much I love this damn series and the story. I read this book in a day. No bullshit. It took me pretty much the entire day. I read it in about 16, maybe 16 hours, give or take. Not even that long, because I went to sleep. But I read it in a day. Off day of work, read the whole damn book. It's good as fun. Fuck it. I recommend it to anybody. If you're not on the Sister Soldier books, the Coldest Winter Ever, a deeper love inside, and the Midnight series. You're a reader, you're a conscious minded person. Check this shit out. It's worth it. It's worth it, man. Shit, I'm going to get another one right now. So really, that's my 2 cents to everybody who had a negative experience with the book, just to put into contrast that even though she's telling a story and it's an exciting story, while Winter was so-called a badass, I look at Winter like Midnight looked at Winter like a basic bitch, just basic. So I'm glad that Porsche, you got to see the foundations that build a woman with character. And that shit starts when she's young. A woman that goes through that much and is able to rise above it because she know how to work and get hers. She know how to, that's independence. Like, you know, you can't substitute that, man. Sister Soldier gave y'all the ingredients to raise queens in this motherfucking book right here. This is for young women who are going through a lot of shit. She wrote this book for young women to let them know this is the character that you want to be. Don't be the other bitch who at the end told her sister to get the fuck out. Go ahead and be the go-getter. And that's what I felt about it. That's how I feel about it. And it's an awesome book, you know. Y'all give it much love. Check it out.